Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
And I want to do a how to play and playthrough of Star Realms Academy, my first deck building game by Wacky Wizard Games. It's for ages 7 and up. It's a 2-player game and it takes about 20 minutes to play. So this is the family or children's version of Star Realms, which is also a 2-player game, and then you see the Star Trek version behind us. All right, so let's talk about setup, then we'll go over the turn sequence, and then we will play. So the board's actually a little bigger here on the left. We just want to make sure everything fits. So you have the main board here in the middle, and we'll be placing out 5 cards that we'll be able to buy with our coins. You place your health tokens here. Each player gets 15. The first player does not start with a coin. The second player gets 1 coin. Here's the coins in the supply. You can hold up to 8 coins during the game. If you get more coins over 8, you'll lose them unless you spend some of them. These we'll use to mark damage on your bases. Each player gets 5 scouts and 1 viper. This icon means that when you play this card, you get a coin, and you could put it on your board or spend it right away. And the viper would cause 1 damage to the other player. The object of the game is to remove the other player's 15 life tokens. Bases will act like shields and will absorb damage, but if the player doesn't have any bases, the player will take damage directly, which will be kept track here. These can be healed back, by the way. And the game ends immediately once the person loses their 15 life tokens. So you take your 6 cards, you shuffle them up because it's a deck building game, and each player draws 3. Now we will play open-handed, but normally you wouldn't be showing your opponent what cards you have. So this is the 3 I have, and Julie will be going first. So Julie also started out with 3 scouts. The viper, we could have drawn a viper. So let's go over the turn sequence. I haven't placed the 5 cards out here yet because I've removed some cards to show you what they do. That's the last thing in setup, is to place 5 right there. And by the way, when you buy one, it immediately gets replaced. Some games, it's when you buy something, it doesn't get replaced at the end of the player's turn, but not in this game. You buy something and you get it, you'll see what the next card is immediately. So on your turn, after you draw 3 cards, you'll play cards from your hand in any order that you want. And then you'll use the base's primary ability. If you have a base, you also use your card's primary ability. And then you can use ally abilities, which are triggered by other cards. And then you can use coins to purchase new cards from the shop row. In terms of icons, this icon means you'll draw additional cards. So if you play a card with that icon, or you trigger it with an ally ability, you'll get additional cards. So you could be drawing more than 3 cards. Here you'll regain health. Here you'll cause damage to the player's bases and or health. Now there's a rule here that's kind of buried on page 4. The rule book's actually quite good. But right here, if an opponent has multiple bases, the attacker can decide how to split it up. So if Julie has 2 bases, I could say, do all the damage on that base. And the reason why you might do that, because some bases are better than others, and I may want to destroy one before the other. And then, of course, here's the gain coins. You can only have 8 coins at most. All right. So let's go over how some of the cards work. You have 3 factions. You have the Federation. I can call the Blogs. The Blobs?
I think it's the blobs.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the other one is. Oh, Julie can try to figure it out. Here you go.
Okay.
But anyway, let's say I play this card. I will do 1 damage to Julie, and I'll get 1 card, so then I would draw from my deck an additional card. So let's say I play these 3 cards. I'll get an additional card, so now I have 3 coins to spend, and Julie would take 1 damage. What can happen is you can trigger things. Let me find a card that does that. Okay. Let's say my 3 cards that I drew, that I played, are these. I'm going to do 2 damage, plus 1, 3 damage, because I have an ally with this symbol, this is the secondary ability. So this card triggers that ability. Even if I had multiple cards with this, you only trigger it once. So I'm going to be drawing a card and a card. So let's say I draw another card. Oh, I'm going to get another card. Then this happens. So I actually drew 3 more cards. Oh, look at this. This one will trigger this one, and this one will trigger that one. So you could have cards that trigger each other. This one triggers here, and this one triggers here. So now I'm going to get another card, and then I'm done. Now I look up at all the primaries and secondaries that were triggered. I'm going to do 2, 3, 4, 6, 9 damage to Julie. This secondary one did not get triggered because I don't have another blob. And then I'm going to heal 3. Now, if I'm already maxed out, I don't heal. You don't heal beyond 15. So this is an extreme situation where, and my deck would have to be big enough to do this and have all these special cards. The game is probably, I don't think, maybe by the end of the game you might have this many cards that would have been bought. But that explains right there how things can be triggered just by drawing the right cards and building your deck. Now, this is an example of bases. They will stay out. So after you're done playing cards, you put them back, put them in your discard pile. If your discard pile runs out of cards, you shuffle them up if you need to draw, and there's not enough cards in your draw pile. So here is an example of 2 bases that I played. So on a previous turn, I played these bases and they're face up. That means that they stay up. So if Julie attacks me, this base will need to take 2 damage and this base 3 damage. Say she's already damaged this one. On my next turn, these bases are automatically going to trigger each other, or the cards I have will trigger it. Say I only have 1 base, but I play this. Now this will trigger that base, and this base will trigger this card. So I'll heal 3 until Julie destroys this, and I'll get 4 buy, and I'll do 2 attack on her. Now when you're buying from the row, and you add it to your discard pile. So when you buy new cards, it goes in your discard pile. It does not go into your draw pile, so it will take a little time for it to cycle through. All right, so let's play. I know some of that was kind of fast. Did you find out what the names are?
Well, not really. Not really specific, but I know that one's Federation. Looks like the other one's Freighter, and maybe,
yeah, although I don't think that's what it is.
I don't know. It's not real specific, so I don't know.
Okay, so those are your 3 cards. Those are 3 I drew. Here's my draw pile will be off to the side here.
All right, give me some good cards up there. I want to spend some money.
All right, so
I want to get a good base.
I didn't place those 5. So this is the last part of setup. Again, I didn't do that because I needed to show you. So you see, unlike the regular Star Realms deck, it has plenty of cards for this version. But the regular Star Realms game probably has 3 times as many cards.
Oh, wow. Well, this is appropriate. It's for little kids.
Right.
Don't want to overwhelm them.
Well, that's the point. You don't have a lot of reading in this. Okay, and then the deck goes here. All right, so Julie has 3 buy. Now, she could take the 3, put them on here, and then spend them to buy stuff here. In other words, she can save these from round to round. Or she knows what she wants, and she doesn't need to place them there, and she just remembers that she has 3. But any that she doesn't spend, she'll put here. And then, so on previous rounds, she might want to save some, and then she could add those coins to the coins she's going to get on the round that she plays cards. So what are you going to do?
I have my 3 coins, and I'm going to buy these 2 for 3.
Well, buy 1 first.
Buy the ram.
Okay.
They're
So
my
she adds it to her
pile.
discard pile. And now she gets to see the next card before she decides what she buys.
I'm going to buy the trade pod for 2.
Okay, and she's
I've
done.
used all my money.
Okay, she spent all of her coins, so she's done. Now I have 3, plus 1 because I was the second player. So I can buy 4. Something that costs up to 4. I'm going to get this base. I have 1 left over. And I'm just going to save it.
All right.
So this base, hopefully I will draw it sooner than later here. And I have exactly 3 cards left.
Same thing I have.
So now, when I play those 3 cards and I have to draw 3, I'm going to be shuffling my discard pile with these 3 cards that I play next turn, and then I may get my base next turn. All right, Julie, what are you doing?
Well, I attack you for 1.
Okay. So you attack me for 1.
Yep.
With your Viper.
With my Viper. And then I have 2 coins, and I'm going to save it and put it in my little bank here.
Okay, so Julie's saving it even though she could buy something here and here.
And I'm going to shuffle my cards.
I'm attacking you for 1, so remove 1. I have two coins I've gained this round plus 1 I've saved. So that's 3. I'm going to save. So that means I'm going to add 2 coins to here. Okay, now, because I have no cards to draw, I played these. I shuffle up my whole deck, and then I will draw 3 more. And I did not get that base, but Julie doesn't know that.
Okay, I have 3 plus my 2 there, so I have 5. I'm going to buy this base because it's worth 5.
Yeah, and she'll remove her coins. She beat me to it. I was trying to get that. All right, so I think I'm going to go offensive. You're going to lose 1.
Okay.
So I've played that. I have 2 plus 3 coins. My base, I'm going to buy this Ram card. And then I'm going to buy this because I think my base is a Federation base. So now I've spent all my coins.
Okay. I have 2 coins, but first I'm going to attack David.
Oh, I was wrong. It was not a Federation base. So you got to have a little bit of memory in this game.
I attack you for 1. And then I have 2 coins, which I'm going to save.
Okay. I go. I'm going to play my base. That base will give me 2 coins every turn until Julie destroys it. Gives it to me now. 2. I have 4, which means I'll take this one. I'll take this one again. So I've spent 2 of my 4. And I'll take this base. That was pretty good. I'm done. So now all these go in my discard pile. Hopefully I get them. Now I only drew 1 card. I only have 1 card in my draw pile. So this is all my discard. All those new cards I just bought will get shuffled. I may get some of them this next round. I did get that new base I bought.
You're going to need it.
Oh, you know what? I screwed up. That base wasn't destroyed.
No, it wasn't.
You got to remember not to shuffle on a base that you played. Or that's not destroyed.
Okay, so.
Oh, no.
Yeah, David's going to get clobbered. I have 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, because they trigger each other.
Because they trigger each other. So he's getting attacked 4 times.
So the base must get destroyed first. So it goes in the discard pile. It can come back later. And then she did 2 more damage because the base is destroyed. So that was 4 total.
And then I have 3, 4, 5, 6. Buy. I'm going to buy this base for 3.
Okay, let's see the next card.
So I use that one. Use that too. So now I still have 3 buy. And I don't remember what my base was, so I'm going to have to wing it. I will do this one for 1.
You have 2 more coins left.
Yes.
Hopefully I didn't misbuy this base. I'm wondering if I bought it for 2 instead of 3.
And I will buy...
I might have messed up on that.
I'll buy this one for 2.
I'm doubting myself now. Okay, I play this base. I heal 2.
Nice.
And I have 3 coins. Gotta make sure, that somebody could tell me down below if I messed that up. I will buy this and keep 1 coin.
What do you think you messed up, honey?
I don't remember if I bought this base for 3 or 2.
Oh, I don't know.
I might have messed up on that.
Okay, I am playing my base, so I got some protection finally. And I have 2 attack on David, which goes on his base, so I destroyed it. I heal 2.
Now she's up to full power.
And I have 2, 3, 4 buy. And I'm going to get this.
Okay. I don't have a base to play. I do draw an additional card though.
Nice.
That does not trigger. That would have been nice.
Mm-hmm.
I do heal 2.
Good. Now you're up to full power too, honey.
I do 3 attack, and that base is destroyed.
Okay.
And I have 2 plus 1 coin, 3. I'm going to save it because some nice bases there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have a base to save.
All right. Wait till he gets his cards. I'm going to attack him for 1. I have 2 coins, which I'm going to save. I'm done.
Okay.
To shuffle.
Do a lot of damage to Julie. This is why you get this faction. This faction always does lots of damage.
That's the one I always go for.
All right, so I do get a card, though.
Oh, I'm going to get wiped out.
Not really. That did not trigger my ally ability because I don't have another
Thank goodness.
blob. All right, so I think that's Star. So that's Federation, blobs. I forget. Well,
Corvette. I don't know.
No, that's the name of the ship.
Oh.
So 4 damage. So you take 4 damage. I have 4 by because I had 3 left over last turn. I'm going to save it. And I have no base.
All right.
So I go to draw. All my cards have been played, so I shuffle up my whole deck.
I'm going to put out my base.
And you are triggering that, so you're going to get an additional card.
I am triggering that. So first things first, I'm going to heal 1. Oh, no, I don't get to heal 1. Sorry, I'm wrong. I get to draw a card.
Let me point out something.
Okay.
You get to decide what order things are played in. So you would want to play this first, then this, so that way that triggers.
Right. So I attack him.
No, you're not done yet. You're drawing cards.
Oh, yeah. I got to draw a card.
Because if you do that, you're going to forget what's been played or not.
Right. All right. So now I attack him for 2, 4, 5.
5.
5.
You know, notice what I had Julie do there. You want to draw your cards first before you do any of your other actions. So 5, and I have no bases. Because what can happen is you forget what you've played and not played.
Okay, so I'm taking this away because I've played this one. I cannot heal because I don't have anything that matches that symbol.
No ally.
So I have 3.
5 by.
5 by. I'm
with
taking
the 2 coins that you saved.
This one.
Now the problem with having so many different factions, I'm not triggering that. I do 3 attack on you, so this base is destroyed, but you take 2 damage.
All right, we'll do.
And I have 1 coin, which makes it 5. Plus my saves, I will get this.
Nice. Okay, I'm playing my base first, and what it gives me is 2 coins, which I'll grab now. 2 attack.
Well, you got to look at all your attack. You're not triggering anything else?
I'm not triggering anything.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're looking. And you didn't trigger that ally ability, so you're right. So 2 attack.
2 attack.
Okay.
I do not get to heal because my faction doesn't match.
Right.
I took my 2 coins for that. I have 1 coin there, 3 coins there.
So you have 6 coins.
I have 6 coins.
So if you're having trouble, remember, just do this. There you go, and don't look at your cards now.
Okay, so what I'm going to get, because I have so many of those, I'm going to do this one for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will do this one for 2.
Okay, so you're concentrating on the blobs. I don't think I'm going to survive. I haven't been buying the best cards. We'll see. Let's see, you're not going to have a really bad draw this turn.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even damage that base. All I have is 3 coins.
Oh.
Okay, that's all right. The game goes quick.
Yep.
All right, your turn.
All right. I am damaging David for... First, I get my 2 coins. First things first.
No, first you look to see if you trigger any additional cards.
I don't trigger any additional cards. I damage you for 2 plus 3, 5 damage.
Yeah, I'm not going to survive. I mean, even if I heal.
I do not trigger this because...
Well, we already checked that.
Yep. So I have 2,
Didn't
3,
you already add that
4, 5, 6.
Okay, didn't you already add those 2 coins in?
Oh, yeah, I just added those coins.
So that's the danger of doing that.
Okay.
You can forget.
So I have my 2, and I have 2 more, so I have 4.
Let's just do that so you don't get confused, okay?
And...
There you go.
Thank you. I get these two so I can totally wipe them out.
I'm surprised you didn't. You're adding a different faction. I mean, you're doing well. You're going to beat me anyway. All right, so I get a base. I get another base. This does trigger. I get a card. Okay, unfortunately, that's about it. I do heal 2, but if she does too much damage next turn, it won't matter. But I do have 2 bases to absorb damage. So I have 3, 4, 7. I'll get this for 5. I have 2 left over. And I get to see what comes up. I guess I'll just keep them.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing David has those bases.
Yeah, because I'm going to get wiped out probably.
Okay. So, first I look here. I'm not triggering anything, so I don't get to heal. I do attack for 2.
Okay, wait. You're supposed to always check to see if you get additional cards. Nothing triggered.
I did. I said nothing triggered. You didn't hear me?
Okay. You didn't point at it, did you?
I think so. Maybe not. I don't know.
I know you did. We're going in order and sequence here to make sure that it makes sense, okay? All right, so none of your allied abilities are triggered. So you're done drawing.
Yes.
Now you can go in whatever order you want.
I'm going to attack him for 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so both bases destroyed, and then I take 1 more damage. That's why it's good I got him, but I'm not going to survive.
And then I have 3 coins, and I'm going to save them.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I have 3 coins, and I'm going to spend 2 to get this guy.
Okay. Okay, so I am going to heal, but still, Julius does so much damage, I don't think it's going to be enough to survive, because these trigger each other, so I heal 4.
Nice.
But first, and I get a card, so let's get the 2 cards first. If I get a really good draw here...
Yeah, you could do some major damage to
because
me.
I'm shuffling my discard pile, I could get back some of those bases. First card, second card. I did not draw well.
Yeah, but you're going to wipe out my base.
Yeah, but still. All right, so let's heal first. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do 2, 3, 4 damage. This base is gone. You take 1 damage. Ooh. And I have 4 by. I'll just put the coins on here so I can just not worry about the cards anymore. Now I have 6 total. Do I get a base again? Yes. That's a good base. Gets 3 attack. And I have 1 left over. Now you may be wondering, why are these here? People's bases keep on getting destroyed without having to keep track of damage.
Okay, I'm going to play my base.
You get your card first.
I'm going to get my card because I trigger that.
Let's move these over.
And David's going down.
Now hang on now. This does not trigger.
No,
this does not trigger, but this does.
Yep. So we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And that's just enough to defeat me. If I had a base, I could have survived another round. So that's it.
This is my game, guys.
She wins this game all the time.
I do so well at this game.
I don't. I think I mess up on what faction. She tends to go for the factions that do a lot of damage.
I love the blobs. I really have fun with this game. Not just because I win a lot, but it's just fun.
Well, check out our review and you'll hear more why
Yep.
Julie likes this game.
Thanks so much for watching, and we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.